Hello, my name's Rose Smith and I'm here, Vivacious Virgo, to do your horoscopes for September. Very vivacious Virgo. Wow, try saying that, very vivacious Virgo, on a Saturday night after a few drinks. That'll be interesting. Okay, you've got a really big month, Virgo. We've got some various influences here to talk about. The first one that you need to know about is our old friend, Mercury Retrograde. Wow. This little friend of ours comes around several times a year, and it's a 3-week period of miscommunications. Doesn't mean that you will necessarily get miscommunications, but the potential is there. There's also mix-ups with contracts and agreements. There's mix-ups where somebody tells somebody, something, Chinese whispers, goes around, gets completely confused and just doesn't resemble reality at all. So that starts the end of August, goes through to the 22nd of September, and on the 23rd Mercury is direct, and then we're in what's called the shadow side of it. So it's still there, but it's decreasing and it's not as strong. There's a shadow side at the back and the front of the 3 weeks, if that makes sense to you. That's one issue. There's also 2 eclipses. The first of the month, the 1st of September is the first one. And then the second of the second eclipse, which is on the 16th of September. Now these are in the first house for you, a vivacious Virgo, and what you'll find is that the first house is all about you, because it's the first house. Strange that. How you think, what you feel, all about your sense of identity. So this could be shaken up. But the upside of it is, by the middle of the month, you might have a new identity. You might be like Madonna and reinvent yourself. So the way that you reinvent yourself could be in your appearance, could be your work, could be your hobbies, could be your relationships, but you're going to go through a fundamental change, a transformation during this big month of September. Now, there's a few other things that you might think of. With eclipses, you can go back 19 years and have a look what you were doing 19 years ago, and then you'll find in a kind of a harmonic or a kind of a way that you're going through a similar thing now. So it might be you decide you're going to do a course, and then when you look back 19 years ago, you realise you were doing a course. And so this is a continuation of a theme that's a 19-year cycle, if that makes sense. Now, there's some other influences here I want to talk about. It hasn't been easy for you the past few months. We've had Saturn, opposition Moon and Neptune, and this will continue until mid-month. It's difficult to be in the world at the moment. It's like, I don't like this life. I want to change. I really don't want to put up with all this stuff that I'm going through. That will ease after mid-month. You might feel like you want to run away. You want to run off to a desert island somewhere or something like that, or live in a magical paradise. That's probably not going to work. It can be hard to deal with harsh realities, and it's really our job when we're feeling like this to work out ways that we can manage our lives, change what we can change. Sometimes we just can't change everything we want instantly, but you still have free will, so you can choose how you respond. You don't have to respond in a negative way. You've got choice. Even if you say, I haven't got any choices, if you look at it, you do have choice, and the fundamental primary way of choosing, or the fundamental choice, is how you respond to the situation. Being responsible, response-able, responding to the situation, okay? You've got choice about that. Now, you might feel that your freedom is being inhibited. There's too many demands on your time. You might want to rebel. You're feeling frustrated. However, that's just the start. That will soon pass. And then on the positive side, you'll find that something new, there's a sense of originality and creativity around you. Something new is going to happen in the second half of the month. It's a time of new beginnings. So, don't give up hope. Once you get past the 16th of September, things will definitely improve. There's energy here, Sun conjunct Sun, this is a fantastic time after the 16th where you want to stand out, you want to be the centre of attention, and people notice you. It's fantastic, the energy, it's very expansive, it's like a new year for you, and you're feeling charged with new energy and new vitality. There's a lot of energy for learning, for communications. Just be careful that you don't get overwhelmed with all of the detail. There's, the middle of the month, there's some obsessive or compulsive behaviour, or you're feeling that you want someone or something, and you're feeling the desire of that, and it's running you, you're not running it. So just be aware that step up and take control of the energy. You don't have to accept any energy that just comes along just because you're feeling it. You're a mature person. You can choose what you're going to do with that energy. Other things happening. There's an energy the middle of the month, or 9th to the 13th, for you going on stage. Again, that's about expansion, telling the world what you believe. Give a show, put a show on for people. You're very persuasive at that time of the month. You can also tell a few white lies if you have to, so be careful not to do that, because if you do that, you might be in the situation where a few days later somebody's telling white lies to you. So that wouldn't be a good idea. 11th to the 13th of the month is a time of pure pleasure. You've got some lovely energy there where you're really quite indulgent. Just be careful not to drink or eat too much, but some really pleasurable energy for you. There's a lot of communication going into the second half of the month. Your mind's going 10 miles an hour or 100 miles an hour, whatever. It's going very, very fast. It's time for teaching and for learning. There's brainstorming, exploring new ideas. There's the need to make sense. All these things are kind of foreign. There's new information coming in that you don't really understand, but you're going to learn it and then you will understand it. 22nd to the 24th of the month, shall we call you Mr. Lucky, Ms. Lucky, or Mrs. Lucky, because you've got good energy in your love life at that time. And it starts 22nd and then it continues on in some form or another. And people will recognise the love and the light shining out of your beautiful face, vivacious Virgo. So rounding up, you've got a mixed month, I guess. At the end of the month, you're going to be in a new place of maturity. You're going to be more in control of your life, which is always a great thing. And just know that, if you have unexpected bursts of emotion, that it's a clear out for you. So, don't stress, don't worry. Move forward. That's what September's all about for you at this big time. We're online at absolutesoulsecrets.com, and we would love to answer any of your questions or queries regarding any issue you're having. 24/7, we're available, so please give us a call. And I'm Rose Smith, and I've been doing your horoscopes, and I look forward to speaking with you again next month in October. Have a lovely and wonderful month. Bye for now.